Welcome on, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. All right, awesome. So, first of all, I wanted to tell you guys a happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, happy Love Day. So, I am coming to you on Valentine's Day here at Practical Magic Store. And Nellie and I committed this year to doing a lot of what we would consider to be practical ritual work, practical magic. And it was the point when we made the company almost 9 years or so ago now, that we always wanted to come to you guys from a place of what is practical, what is simple ritual work. You know, how do we incorporate practical magic into our day-to-day life? So that was always the purpose of the company. And crystal healing is super, super important to us. And so I wanted to take a little bit of time for you guys today to hold some space to show you kind of how I do love work, okay? Especially crystal healing love work. And hopefully you will find it useful to you, because for me, any kind of healing work, ritual work that I do, if it's too complicated, I'm a mother, right? I am a teacher here. I have too much going on for things that are complicated. So I'm a lot less to do, less likely to do anything that's going to require me to spend a ton of time or to have a complicated setup or to have a ton of different tools. And so one of the main things that we seek to do here at Practical Magic Store is to teach you how to use tools and to incorporate ritual into your life in different ways that makes it more practical. So I have all kinds of different stuff in the store, right? We have crystals from all over the world. We have over 9,000 items, but it only takes a couple items to bring love into your life. And crystal healing is near and dear to us. I teach crystal healing. Most of you guys know I have an internationally accredited crystal healer course that I try to teach every single year, and we're getting ready to do that again soon. But it's because every single stone has its own vibration, and it's so, so real. And so I come to you from a place of a background in science, from a bit of a skeptic first, right? I always come from more of a science perspective to everything. And I truly, truly believe, both from our own practice, but also just doing this for many years, that you can change the vibration and you can get whatever you want. And that's one, like very, very powerful work that we teach here, is that you can change the vibration, and the vibration that you give and the vibration that you're in is mirrored back to you. And so that's one of the things. We have people that come in here all the time shopping, or they're working on different stuff, or even some of our online customers that'll say, this is going on with me. Nellie and I always stop and say, well, what are you doing to change it? How are you working? How are you manifesting? And so love work is really no different. And so you guys know I always beat the drum of self-love and self-care. But it's so, so important, because how you love yourself is a mirror back to you. All we are is a mirror. So what are you putting out and what are you getting back? What are you reflecting outward from the inward side? So much to unpack with all of that. And so I come to you from a place of, let's do a little bit of simple ritual. Let me show you how to put a little bit of that love energy out there. How do we raise that vibration? There's some simple things that we can do. And so one of the things that I want to talk to you about, I'm going to show you different things that we have that work with love magic, or raising the heart vibration, opening the heart space. If you are completely new to crystal healing, I would tell you, let's first consult the chakra centers, which are the energy centers in the body. And there are, just to keep it basic, there are 7, right? And so the fourth one is our heart. And our heart is our central place. And everything that happens in there, how balanced it is, how activated it is, it goes outward, just like the normal heart does. It pumps your blood to all of your extremities, right? It does the same thing from a chakra standpoint. All of that energy flows outward to everywhere else. So it's super, super important that once we kind of wrap our head around that concept, we can understand that based on different stones that we work with, stones each hold their own vibration, and they can influence that auric field or those energy centers in the body. So working with the heart chakra is kind of what we are trying to manipulate today, and I'm just going to show you a few different tools that you can use. The first is, if you have nothing else at all, grab some clear quartz. Okay, and I'll show you a piece of clear quartz that we have in the store. We have thousands of square feet of quartz everywhere. And so I always laugh, Nellie and I laugh all the time about clear quartz because it raises the vibration of your space. And we can always tell with new employees how they change over the first week. They like start out with like, yeah, everything's fine, it's going to be great, I love stones. And then we're like, just give it a little bit of time because there's an adaptation period. There's a vibration that is different, and it can just like totally take you off. And so I always kind of laugh about it because we just kind of watch people as they adapt, and they usually steer away of clear quartz for a while afterwards because I mean the vibe is just so high in here. But thousands of square feet of stones all vibrating at their own vibration. So it's a really, really, really magical place. You can't conceal much here. You can't hide much here. And most of my employees will tell you, like, you can't really get away with not living to your best ability. And so we have people that come and go real fast, and we have people that stay, and then they watch how their life changes. But it's that being around that vibration all the time. So if you don't have any other stones, grab yourself some clear quartz, put it somewhere in your house, change the vibration, and just kind of sense how you feel and how it changes over time. But the most universal love stone is raw rose quartz. So I am going to show you a piece. Look at that one. And every piece that you pick out for yourself or that you get in your house or in your space will really, really know you. And I truly, truly believe that it will know you. It knows what you need. It will help you with your vibration. It'll change your vibration. But just being in your space, your stones will get to know you. They know your energy map. They know who you are. So it's super, super interesting as you kind of embark on your crystal healing journey. If you are new to this, that you just kind of pay attention to your energy shifts. And you see as you introduce a new stone into your space, or you start holding a new stone, how you feel over time. So I tell everybody, there are custom beliefs regarding stones, but everybody has different minerals to some degree that make them up, or different percentages of minerals, and people are have different deficits than other people, right? So we're a firm believer in what works for one person may not work for someone else. But I always give you guys just kind of a general overall of like what is a widely held belief about a particular stone, and then you are free. It is subjective, and you can add your own magic to it. Who would I be to tell you that this won't work for you, right? So rose quartz is a universal love stone. So different stones that you can use, different types of things that you can use. And we're going to talk a little bit in detail about that. I brought up 3 other tumbled stones to show you guys. Rhodonite is a heart healer. Okay, rhodonite is going to be your pink and black one. So if you have, if you're looking for different tools to work with that are heart chakra stones, this is a really, really good one. This is going to be your rhodonite. We have all of this stuff in the store, and if it ever sells out, we usually get more. Some of our real staple pieces, this is a good one. So we have rhodonite. Cobaltocalcite is a material that I use for compassion. Still a pretty powerful heart chakra stone, but passion and forgiveness is one that I use cobalto calcite for. It's super, super bright pink. And then I have a rhodochrosite. I have a rhodochrosite, and this is a lighter colored rhodochrosite. Also a really, really good heart healing stone. So there are 3 different options right there or 4 different stones that I showed you that are just strictly ones that I use for heart healing. And then separate from that, we put together and we released to the website today, which is super, super funny because we've had different varieties of heart healing and love kits for a super long time. But I wanted just a universal love kit. So I've created a little kit for you guys. And excuse me, I don't know the exact price. You'll have to check the links, and I know it's actually a really, really good value. But go and find it on the website if you want to snatch one up. But this is going to be my heart kit, my love kit for you guys. So brand new, hitting the store. I kind of made a good price to give you just all the simple tools and the ones that I'm going to work with in this simple ritual for you guys, just so that you can see you really don't need that much to do some basic love work. Okay, so in your kit, you're gonna, of course, get a raw rose quartz, because I'm like, we just, let's do a simple, bring the love to us, manifest, raise our vibration, raise our heart vibration, and then let's open up the heart space. And that's what we're going to do together today. So I hope that it will just serve you to help bring to you whatever you seek. And maybe that's self-love. I don't know what love looks like for you, and love comes in all shapes and sizes and different styles. So whatever love looks like to you, let's just mirror that back to ourselves. What is the right love for you? So that is what we are working with. We've got some raw rose quartz that comes in your kit. Super, super nice chunk of light pink rose quartz there. And you have a simple white sage torch, because this is all it takes. Just a little fan of white sage. Sometimes you'll see these referred to as fans or blades, but I made a little bit for you in that kit, keeping it super, super affordable, but I want you to have the basics. Then you have my best-selling love perfume, which is Love Spell. This is our best-selling love perfume, which is super, super funny because it's not the first one I made. Love Spell has hibiscus and raspberry in it as 2 of its main notes. And I think that's why, because everybody's in love with the hibiscus. And it's super, super pretty. Look at, we have little hibiscus petals in there and a little glitter, because I put glitter in everything. But it is absolutely beautiful. This is Love Spell. So you do get a full bottle of Love Spell in your kit. And then there is a brand new candle that's going to be in this kit. So it comes in your organza bag. And then this is the beautiful Love Candle. So I'm super, super excited about this one. I'm going to show you the sparkles. So you have rose petals. Okay. And then you have lang lang in here and wild roses. We have pure rose in here and jasmine. So I was talking to you guys earlier today as well, if you were watching me, about rose and jasmine and lang lang. These are 3 of the oldest flowers in history for love. Jasmine is like the original love flower. Okay? And so everything works through your senses. It's all really stuff you've already known. There is an innate aspect of yourself or your ancestors that already knows this and already recognizes it. Okay? Because you've probably been doing this work for hundreds, if not thousands of years. So this is your love candle that comes in the kit. And it has those 3 really powerful love notes in it to just bring the heart space into a place where it feels safe to open up and raise that vibration to where it needs to be to really vibrate universal love. And you guys should know, so in the store today, we started Valentine's Day with raising the vibration. We were playing 528 frequency. I was activating some new perfume for you guys today. And for me, it was I want the building to feel the love. I want the love that gets mirrored back to the building to be the most pure, unconditional love, because we just love the magic of the space. And so to me, it doesn't matter what it is, what you seek is what you give. And so for me, that dynamic is just super, super real. And Nellie and I live that every day. I don't get a lot of time to come to you guys with these types of things where I'm saying, let's just do this together. But I love it. So we're very, very dedicated to doing that with you guys this year. So holding space for different vibrations is what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so little ritual work that you can do. You've seen some tools that you can use. So we're going to do a couple things. One, the first thing we're going to do when you're holding space to do any kind of energy work is we're going to light your white sage. Okay, so it doesn't take very much. So go ahead and you want to clear your space. And this is a ritual in itself. So just smudging or cleansing your space, that's your first ritual. And to be honest, be that the only thing that you do all day, that's good enough. You can do your work like that. So let's clean the space. Let's hold our space. Let's create our container for love. All right? And that's what Nellie and I were talking about earlier today is like, what are you vibrating? What are you trying to get? So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to invoke the element of fire. The element of fire. So you're going to invoke the element of fire when you light it. Okay? So it's the same thing as your candle. Go ahead and light a candle, whether you have a white one or you have a red one or you have a pink one, something that represents love to you. Go ahead and light it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and light mine. So we have invoked our fire for this simple ritual, and we did it when we lit our sage. All right, and then we did it when we lit our candle. Okay, so you've got the fire, and now you have the air, right? We have the smoke. So always watch your smoke, but you've got your fire and your air, so you have two parts. And proper ritual work has to be balanced ritual work. Okay, can you hold the magic you're doing in the container that you're making? And I hear a lot of people, not to get off topic, but I hear a lot of people that want to talk about energy work from a new perspective, but they don't know how to create the space. And a proper space has to invoke all four elements. So you've got the first two done already. And that's why I'm saying, let's do simple ritual. Let's make it easy. You've done two things right now to balance it out. Okay? So then, and it's super, 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 super important to just ask for the vibration to raise. Ask for the love to come in, to draw near to you. Set that little intention while you're starting to invoke the elements. Set that intention out there. So whether you say it to yourself, that you really want to hold space for pure white light, high vibrational love. Wow, I heard that. My smoke is speaking back to me. Set that little intention as you start. I want to open my heart. I'm going to open and raise my vibration. And then we're going to move on from that, and we are going to invoke the element of water when we use our perfume. So we talked about, the notes in this one are hibiscus and raspberry. Had to think for a second there because we have quite a few perfumes, but this is our top selling love perfume. So if you have any love, and that's why I told you guys I'm coming to you with just a very, very simple ritual you can do. So go ahead and anoint yourself and invoke that element of water for your ritual. It's my love spell. I absolutely love this one. And just bring your senses into it more. And you can just feel when you start to work with aromatics, you can feel your body change. You can feel your energy shift. And it's just like, oh, that's what. It's like everybody saying, lavender is one of the most common because it's calming. And everybody knows lavender is calming. But take a really good smell and bring that through your system. And you'll feel yourself just calm. So you've got your fire and you've got your air and now you've got your water. And if you want to, you can anoint your stones as well. I always like to put a little bit onto my hands. And especially with my raw stones, I love to anoint my stones. And so I'm really going to connect myself to my stone. And when we work with our crystals, we are bringing the element of earth, right? Bringing the element of earth into our space, into the container that we're creating. So we've got all 4 of our elements present, and we've invoked them all. And just really hold that stone into your hand. And you can probably still smell. All your senses are activated. And I'm going to ask you now to just allow yourself to visualize. Use your third eye and to visualize a beautiful tube of white light that comes down from the heavens and comes in through the top of your head, the very, very tippy top of your head. And as it enters through your body and comes into contact with your heart chakra. And your heart chakra is this big pulsating round green disc of energy. And it's vibrating and it's pulsating, and it's a beautiful emerald green. And so this golden tube of light comes all the way down, and it touches this big vibrating green disc. And when it touches it, it shines this bright glowing light on it. And I want you to imagine a radiating that is very, very small. That as you feel yourself coming in contact and feeling more calm and feeling more centered, I want you to visualize yourself making this green orb almost. It's like an orb at this point. Bring it out and make it vibrate larger. And set the intention for yourself right now that you want all of your heart space to just feel open. And no matter all the things, because we all have a good reason for keeping our circle small, right? We all have a good reason. Allow us to just kind of process a little bit of forgiveness for not allowing ourselves to mirror back the love that we deserve. And as we just kind of hold this space in a really balanced way right now, allow that light to pulsate a little bit bigger. And just bring it out around us. And allow it to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where we feel like we're inside it. This beautiful glowing green orb. in a place that we can be safe, in a way that we know that it is okay to give ourselves the love that we deserve. And let's set that intention together, that our heart space remains open, and whatever love looks like in our life, whether it's romantic love or relationships of other types or family relations or self-love, just the love and care that we should be giving ourselves, whatever that may be, let's keep ourselves inside that glowing orb, so that what gets mirrored back and reflected is of the highest vibration, the purest light that is good for us. And when you feel like you're ready, let's connect our own source of air, our own life force, by breathing in and out on our stone a couple times. And if you anointed your stone, you probably also really, really felt good just now because mine smells so good. And it's just so, so calming and so beautiful. And my sage just kept burning the whole time. And I think it's just a powerful little bit of practical magic for you that you can use at any time. And just know that ritual work doesn't have to be complicated. So there's a lot of visualization techniques like that that you can use, and affirmations that you can say to yourself that will help mirror back the energy you want to receive. And so I hope you enjoyed that. I know you guys, there are a lot of different tools available in our store and on practicalmagicstore.com that you can use to do any kind of healing work that you could dream up, really. But I hope that you enjoyed just kind of a simple ritual, and Nellie and I will come to you again soon with some other simple work. I just love the way this is burning. I've been watching my candle for a little bit now. Such a beautiful flame, and it feels so light. But I hope that that work will make it feel a little bit less of a task to do any kind of love work. Because we should be attracting, and it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be anything. So we should be attracting to us anything that we seek. And as we incorporate little tiny rituals like this into our work on a more consistent basis, I truly believe that you will see changes in your life. And so with that, I'm going to leave you with my heart chakra bowl, which I have here, and I'm going to bring it up here for you. And I am going to just give you a little cleansing with this bowl. So before I leave you, just close your eyes and allow yourself to just hold space for your heart. And so from all of us here at Practical Magic Store, we wish you the most beautiful love day, the most beautiful Valentine's Day around, and I hope that the love that you seek, you can mirror outward and it can be mirrored back to you tenfold. Brightest blessings, and we will see you guys again soon.